My name is Vishit. Today is the 16th of October 2023 and I'm going to be making my weekly prediction for Tesla. Now I'm making this video before the market opens, so the prediction is still valid and I don't have any prior information. So we'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts, and then I'll be going over a general review of what the prediction is. However, before starting the video, it's important to make the disclaimer that all information in this video is completely educational, and therefore it's important to conduct your own technical analysis before entering any position in the market to ensure that you're risk tolerant and you avoid any unnecessary losses, since trades and the markets are subject to risk. Now that we have that out of the way, let's get into the video. So first we'll go over the monthly charts. As we can see, we've had 3 consecutive months going downwards, although with small bodies they are still hindrances and we don't have any clear direction from the monthly chart so far. And we can't predict on the current month yet. We can see the RSI and the average have sort of flatlined, and we can see this as well in the charts, which is sort of a sideways market right now. So from this we can clearly see that it's important to be a little bit safer because there is no direction to the market as of now from the monthly charts. And we can even see this in the weekly and daily charts, since the markets are really erratic and technical analysis doesn't necessarily help all the time, as we can see that the markets tend to move up and down and there's no real direction to where it's going. So let's go to the weekly charts, and hopefully we can see this in a little bit more detail. Well, we saw that last week we had a strong green candle, and my prediction was to wait for the break of this resistance. We can see that this happened quite clearly. However, it shot back down very severely, and we even saw this with SPX and SPY. So this is something we're going to take into account this week as well. And because we learned from our mistake, we're going to have a much more conservative range for entering a trade this week. So obviously the support will be a lot higher, which is going to be the high of this candle at 268.94. And we saw that the bearish movement was quite strong, so we're going to have a lower support since we do want to capitalize on the high probability that the market goes down. So our support is going to be the low of the previous candle at 242.62. So whichever one happens first is the direction we'll go with. And it might not happen this week, but this is the range we're sticking with because the market was quite volatile this week, so we do want to take into account of that as well. We can see that the RSI has turned downwards, and so has the average, so we have a confirmation of a kind of a bearish week. So let's head over to the daily charts now, where we can finally conclude this technical analysis. So we can see quite clearly what happened here. From the 9th, we had 2 strong, very strong green candles, and then 3 consecutive red candles, which were quite strong in volume. We can see that although obviously this candle had the highest volume in the week, we have 3 consecutively strong volume candles. So we saw that the volume didn't decline, and therefore the bears actually had quite a strong conviction this week. And when we take that into account, we can strongly say that it's important to be safer this week, since we do not want to make unnecessary losses. Another thing to note here is that the RSI has crossed its average from above downward. So we have another strong bearish signal from this as well. So again, another confirmation that the market is going downwards. And off of this, we can confirm the weekly predictions range and its importance that we need to have it as the high of the current candle and the low of the previous candle. And on this note, I would like to conclude the video, since we have gone over all 3 charts and reviewed the final prediction. And if there are any relevant changes, they will be covered on this channel, but as of now, this is all. So I'll see you next week, and thank you for watching.